Hi everybody, it's Christina. Welcome back to another Monday motivational video. Today we're making a card using the angled tag topper punch. And I just took a piece of Whisper White cardstock, which is cut at 2 inches by 2.5 inches, and just cut out my angle top. I'm going to be using the Peachy Keen stamp set and the Sentiment Hello Friend, and stamping that out using some black StazOn ink. And I'm just stamping that right onto my tag. And then I'm going to take a piece of Designer Series paper, which comes from the Kaleidoscope set, and I'm using my Crop-A-Dile to punch a hole. And then I'm going to use, I have the older style, but a 1/2 inch punch. Then I'm just going to go ahead and punch that out. That's just going to make a little reinforcer that's going to go over the center of my tag topper. So I'm just going to add some Tombow Mono adhesive to the back of that and just kind of put that right into place. Using the liquid adhesive makes it a little easier to slide in. So that fits perfectly right over that hole that comes in that tag. And then I have a shaped paper clip that is an arrow that comes from the, the hang-up clips. And I just took a piece of white seam binding and ran it through the arrow and then just stapled it into place. And then I cut off the little tails. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that right onto my tag right in the upper corner, so it kind of points to the Hello Friend. And I'm just going to set that aside for now, and we'll come back to that later. So I'm going to start putting my card base together. I'm doing a standard A2 size card, which folds at the top. And I have a piece of the Kaleidoscope Designer Series paper that I cut down 1/4 inch smaller than my card. So that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a whole bunch of strips from that same Designer Series paper. I'm using the same exact color. One of them is cut at 1 inch, and then I vary the sizes between 1/4 inch and 3/4 inch. And the larger ones I'm kind of spacing out, and then the smaller ones I'm going to adhere right over to the top of those in some of the spots. So I'm adhering those down. I am using the smaller ones to go the larger ones go to the right or the left, depending on which way, and then I do the opposite with the smaller size. So it kind of staggers back and forth. And this is my 1 inch one that I'm going to use to hide my tag. So I just kind of tucked that behind, so I adhered it down. And then I'm going to do a single layer of the one of the smaller sizes, which I believe is about 1/4 inch. And I'm going to adhere that down so it's a single layer, and then my tag won't be sticking up too much over the top of that. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere the 1 inch piece down. And then I have one more smaller piece that I'm going to go ahead and adhere over that 1 inch piece. And like I said, I kind of staggered everything back and forth. And you really can't tell the dimension to this, but you will at the end of the video when I angle it the right way. But it does really stand out nicely. The last thing I'm doing is adding some sequins from my stash. I'm just using my Tombow Mono adhesive. And I have some silver and black sequins. And they're kind of a matte finish, so it was like a little perfect, not too shiny, but it goes nicely with the card. So I'm just adhering those down. I have 5 different ones, and I'm just putting those down in different spaces on my card. So once I have those on there, that would be the end of my card. So in the next thing, you can see here the dimension, and in the photos you'll be able to see more. So if you want to check out the supplies that I used for making this card, they're down below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.